Hey, what's going on, guys? FL12. I'm back with a beat breakdown, and this time it's gonna be a Travi Scott slash G-Eazy type beat. I'm sorry I haven't uploaded that many videos lately, but I'm like super fucked up at work, and I'm like super busy. And this is why I've decided to actually contact one of my fellow producers, young trapper from Bologna, and his name is PicciosBeatz, and his beat actually was produced by him. Shout out to him. This is a fucking banger. You can go follow him. I'll post the link on later. And let's get right to it. As you can see, the tempo is 130. I'm gonna start right away with pattern number 1, and I'm gonna open up this new plugin which is called Morphine, and I believe it's actually included. And this is a generator of some kind, synthesizer, and this is what the first pattern actually sounds like. So as you probably can see from the whole pattern, this is pretty much just this bars, this 4 bars, this measure repeated. And this pattern is actually repeated with multiple instruments, so super nice sound selection. So as you can see, now it's with Nexus, is like this lead sharp, and together with that it sounds like this. This has a little more of a high end to it, kind of growly feel to it. Alright, now let's move on to pattern number 2. Which is like this combination of super nice pianos with the very same melody. As you can see from the ghost notes, the lower one is has a lower octave, and together this is the higher one. With a lot of reverb on it, and this is the lower one. It has a lot of sharper kind of sound to it, and it feels the lower end better, to give it more ambient and open up the sound a lot. Now we go on to pattern number 3. This has like a electric guitar feel to it. I really like the synth, and as you can see, it's always the same pattern again. And I'm gonna open up. This is the Synth Warrior from the Dance Orchestra expansion. Really nice. And then the combination, I bet, is gonna be super sick. And this was the Sour FG Burnt, the Saw synth from Sour FG Burnt. And then we go on to pattern number 5, which is there we go. This is like a snare, layer snares. So there's like this snare, and then this clap right here, and this reverb clap. Okay, so this one has a lot of reverb to it, the clap, twerk it, and then there's this punchy little clap right here, and the 3 layer together really stand out in the mix. And then we go on to pattern number 6, which are these open hi-hats. Really nice filler. It adds a lot to the ambient and to the mood of the track. And this is changing the velocity and the panning so that it actually sounds, it doesn't sound flat, it sounds more as if an actual person is playing it. Almost adds like a jazzy feel to it, typical of Travi Scott. And then we go on to pattern number 7, which are super nice chopped up hi-hats and hat rolls. And as you can see, there's like 2 different patterns completely. It starts off first slow, and then it speeds up, and then it gets super fast here, and then it starts again fast. And then I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like. And then here at the end, it slows down by chopping it up on the 3s. right here, you can see. So this is what the actual hi-hat pattern sounds like. This part is super nice. And this one too, I really like these hat rolls right here. Then we go on to pattern number 8, which is another layered piano for the higher octave, as you can see. I really like this part that it actually goes over and it drags on to the other measure. Again, my bro switching it up. And then this is another live hi-hat with a lot of play on the actual velocity to make the whole thing sound more live and actually create a mix of people actually playing their real instruments rather than everything sounding exactly like electronic and made up, you know. It sounds more natural and humanized. So this was another filler, and then we go on. So this is the first saw. With the EQing and everything. A really nice background sound. And then it builds up really nicely to the hook, where this second higher saw just kicks in and makes the whole hook more exciting. And even harder because it fades in and it goes out and then it builds up again. You can hear it now. See, it's rising now. There we go. And then let me open up the patterns once again. Dove sono I patterns, porca troia? Then there's this open hi-hat. Then there's cymbals, pitch cymbals. This part is really nice with the double up. Then we go on to the high toms. So a lot of like ethnic instruments as well, right here in between the two claps to create a filler. Then this part, well, you know what it is, you know. I mean, you gotta do this shit right. And this is a Metro Boomin 808, and this shit, I mean, here it's hard like a motherfucker, man. There's not much you can say, but here, check it out. That thing is clean. Damn, man. Then there's this nice and punchy kick right here, just to top things off. I really like this part where there's like a lot of room for the actual beat to breathe, and there's like it takes its time, you know. There's not too much going on at the same time. And then there's also this mix up right here, switch up of the kick with the kick roll in this part, man. I'm gonna let you hear what it sounds like. But the first time I heard this, I was like, God damn, this shit hard. There, but I didn't expect that, so. And I was like, oh shit. This part. You'll hear in the mix later on with the final beat when it's playing, and it's like crazy. And there's this weird sound, lead sharp. I believe this is like for the intro. Use the switch up. And then pattern 19 is this. There you go. This hard, pretty low brass kind of. It has like a saw synth feel to it, but I think it's a HQ orchestra hit. This is actually kind of like a brass hit, more to it. More like a tutti hit. Here you can really hear the brass. Here you can really hear the lower cymbals. And so now I'm gonna play the whole thing from the top, and I'm actually opening up the playlist. And as you can see, there's this gross beat, and there's quite a lot of automation going on. There's some gross beat going on, some true verb, and then some love filter that it cuts back in right before the hook, and it gives a nice switch up to the beat. Once again, go follow my bro PicciosBeatz and shout out to him for this banger. This is what it sounds like. Legal. I'm sorry I had to cut it like that. If you want to hear the whole beat and the whole exported thing, you can go on his page and check it out. Subscribe to me and to him, and whatever. Do what you gotta do. Say what you want to say. I'm out. Let go.